Alright, bonsoir mes amis. We are playing Bonaparte, a Mechanized Revolution. Sorry. So we're playing as a Bonaparte, and we can play a Lady Bonaparte or a Monsieur Bonaparte. And they're mechs. And I don't know, obispierre, probably, I don't know, is this obispierre? It's been so long since I had French history in school. I never touched much French history in university. But didn't Robespierre have glasses? Yeah, I can't see chat in my OBS. It's weird. Wait, I should really fix that. If I can maybe close that one. You just closed a dockable window. If you'd like to show it again, use the docks menu on the menu bar. Okay. Where's the menu bar? Docks. Chat. There we go. Now it shows properly. Just close it and open it. Probably just needed a refresh. Alright, guys. So. Let's see. Yeah. I got a key for free. Oh, if you tab out, you don't get music. Oh, man. Well, that's fine. Okay. So we got a key for free from the developers who are self-publishing and 2P Games. What's 2P Games? Let's see. They are medium-sized, it seems. Yeah. 2P Games is the publisher behind successful indie gems such as Sultan's Game, Hungry Lab, Immortal Life. Get ready to live unforgettable adventures in the games created by our talented partner studios. Hey, Bonaparte. Yeah, man. Spot on. How you doing? Good to have you. So, thank you guys from 2P Games. And, I think I've seen Sultan's Game before, but I don't know what it is. The Crazy Hyper Dungeon Chronicles. Yeah, they have like 2D graphics in the projects. Looks interesting. Some interesting stuff there. Yeah, and their latest release is Bonaparte, a Mechanized Revolution. Bonsoir, Zeta. Bonsoir. It's evening, you know. So this came out 3 days ago. Hey, Zeta. Welcome, welcome. This came out 3 days ago. And, yep, it's an alternate history grand strategy 4X game where you try to win the French Revolution or something. We'll see. It has a story. So let's hop into it. This is my sleep stream today. Traveled all weekend. Oh, man. All weekend, but today is Wednesday. You had 2 days. 2 days to rest, Bond. No. No rest for you on a Wednesday. So we can be César Bonaparte or Céline Bonaparte. Let's go with Céline. Why not? Versailles, Palace, Julie. I don't know what this is in French. I just crashed after I had a nap. Aww. Okay. You're forgiven, Zeta. The once glorious kingdom of France teeters on the brink of collapse. Common people starve, the bourgeoisie chafe at unfair taxation, flash riots out across borders. But in all seriousness, right? Why? Why don't they eat cake? Duh. Duh. Just got home last night. But then that wasn't the weekend part. Last night is for you like Monday. No, it's Tuesday. And now it's like noon. Afternoon for you. So no rest. For the first time in almost 200 years, King Louis XVI agrees to convene the Estates General, a gathering of representatives from the clergy, nobility and commoners, to air their grievances and save the country from financial ruin. As a member of the King's Royal Guard, you're here on duty. My career is important to me. I take the King's safety seriously. I don't... no kings! Your skill has earned you the recent promotion to the rank of captain. You survey the restless crowd. Royal subjects, you've been summoned to discuss a dire matter. Though we are proud of General Lafayette and our colossi phlogistorum for defeating the British and the American War, the victory has left our treasury empty. So the... ah yeah. You've only encountered colossi in training. Their power is unlike anything you've wielded in battle. They are an extravagance. I want to command. What good is a power that makes our people starve? New taxes are needed to repay the loans that financed the war. Georges Danton. Ignorant of the people are already overburdened. Marquis de Lafayette. His Majesty means well, but how could the people possibly give more to their country? After much discussion, a radical voice calls out. Ah yeah, it is Obispierre, I was right. Ah, oh la la, c'est vrai, oh. Grenouille, oui, oui, oh, le fromage. It's all the French I know. Enough with you and your taxes. The time has come for a new form of government. Comte d'Artois, how dare you? I should have you hanged for such treason as was... Oh. There will be executions, but not with the news. if you know what I mean. Guillotine. My prince, please forgive my colleague. However imprudent his statements, I am sure we are all in agreement. France needs reform. A constitutional monarchy with a king as its head and a body comprised of its populace would serve and protect all. The estates meet in private for further discussion. On their return, the bourgeois declare themselves the National Convention and claim the right to govern themselves. Those pesky estates just tax them more. Yeah, you can try. But you might not be alive after some time. I refuse to recognize this. I am the ruler of France, and France is me. I decide what is and is not the law. Honoré Mirabeau. We are here by the will of the people. We will not leave except at the point of bayonets. Brother, they are calling for a revolution. We must crush this movement. Summon the royal army, secure Versailles and Paris. Hey, Starter, Robespierre is here as well, yeah, and he has his tiny glasses. He's gonna guillotine the heck out of people. 40,000 royal troops arrive from across the country surrounding Versailles et Paris. How you doing, mate? You love Robespierre? The soldier's arrival is your political hero. Skill issue of Louis XVI couldn't happen to me. The soldier's arrival only provokes outrage in the streets. The people protest outside the Bastille, a prison fortress in central Paris, and a symbol of the arbitrary injustices of the monarchy. Yeah, we learned all of this stuff in school, but it's been that long since I actually touched this part of history. We demand that the garrison surrender. Release all prisoners. Give us your weapons. Across the city, the royal guard is pulled in every direction. This farce has gone far enough. Captain Bonaparte. My troops await orders, your highness. The riot in the street is a boiling point. The violence might spill over and claim innocent lives, if it is not quelled. Take command of a colossus. Crush the road at the Bastille. You would deploy the colossi? It would be an honor, my prince. You would deploy the colossi against our own people, my prince. They are not foreign invaders. They are French. They are traitors and dissidents who have forsaken your king. Or perhaps you share the sympathies, Bonaparte? No? The situation will be dealt with. Vive la France. Okay, let's make the First Republic. Joachim Murat. Joachim. Yeah, I guess in French you would pronounce this Joachim. But this name, we have this name in German as well, Joachim. But no one's being called, named Joachim nowadays. This just doesn't happen. Joachim. Captain Bonaparte, let's advance upon the enemy. Select a unit you control, highlighted in green, with left click. Then move to the selected unit, press right to click any vacant tile. You can undo your movement by selecting the unit you just moved and clicking the undo button. You can use middle click to pan the camera around. Let me do that then, and zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. Defeat all enemies. So I'm just supposed to kill citizens of La France? No. But no. Can I just not do it? Okay, so we can use Saber, Trample, heat accumulation per unit trampled. Break through the enemy formations, crushing them under your weight. Negotiate. Oh, we can ask him to surrender. Hey, Driver Dummy, welcome in. This is a turn-based strategy game and ground strategy. Like, there's a big strategy map. La Baguette. Welcome, Hank. I'm doing okay today. Guillotine is a negotiation tactique. Oui, c'est vrai. So, force march. Pivot. Turn the other way, swapping this unit's facing direction. Okay. So, can I just negotiate with them? How do I know? Available only if target enemy is below low morale threshold. Okay, and their morale threshold is what? You can't fool me, Hank. Okay, let's trample them. No? Saber them. Joachim. Engaging. I'm not comfortable with fighting civilians. Ooh. To attack your enemies, select one of your units, then right-click on an enemy unit, highlighted in red, then click confirm, and confirm the attack. But we just did that. Okay. Oh man. Resisted. How would they even attack it? Like, stab his feet? Hey, hooligan. Liberté, fraternité, porte-monnaie. Oui. Garagé. Well done, Captain. All units have movement points and action points. Attacking costs 1 action point, but there are many other actions you can also take. The icons above your selected unit show you how many actions you have left. Some units have special actions or properties granted to them by the commanding officers and or their attributes. You can click on one of your units to view all of its actions and attributes. A unit selection circle will turn grey when all of its movement and action points have been used up. Your turn will automatically end if you have spent all your unit's movement and action points. You can also end the turn manually with the end turn button, which I'm blocking. It's down here on the right. Yeah. Just saying hi to Zeta there. You're trying to deceive me. I know it. So we still have momentum. Where does it say how many action points I have? Where does it say? I can still move, right? Yeah. 1 out of 6. Okay. And these are his properties. No, that's morale. Health and morale. Reactive. Can use riposte attack if attacked from the front. Nice. I don't think there is XP. Maybe for the commanders. Yeah, for the commanders. Drive Dummy, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. Nice. Tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. You know nothing of this game, but Mastani has it. Okay, let's plus 1 action point this turn for all units in your army. Can be used once per battle. Okay, let's just end the turn. Wait, who's being shouted out? Zeta? Ah, is Hank shouting out Zeta? What's going on? So before I share sub on your channel. Yeah, thank you very much. Ah, yeah, it's Hank. Yeah, thank you for shouting out Zeta. Yeah, if you don't follow Zeta, she streams mainly strategy games as well, RPGs. Wait, where are they? Oh, they're almost out. Let's negotiate with them. Invalid negotiating target. They're so angry they won't negotiate. Trying to fix Glippy. Oh, that's a lot of them. And they have muskets. Oh, they are garden gnomes. Look, they look like garden gnomes with their scarves. And those guys, I don't know. They're wearing like pajamas. Okay, let's just move them ahead. Jacques Hébert, Cordier. Launay, you coward, let us in. Citizens, we cannot allow your entry. In the name of the king, we will defend this fortress with our lives if necessary. I might do one stream without all the redeems, though. It'll be a lot of work to redo everything. Yeah. It's gonna be fun anyways. Yeah, thank you so very much, Drive Dummy. I appreciate it. Lucien Bonaparte. Oh. Montagnaz. That's our cousin or whatever. I like you too, man. Thank you. Your loyalty is commendable, but the king cares little whether you and your men live or die. Why waste your lives? Surrender the Bastille to us. Or else we'll hang every last one of you. You guide the Colossus forward. The ground quivers with each step, announcing your presence. That is enough. Citizens of Paris, I am Captain Bonaparte of His Majesty's Royal Guard. While I sympathize with your outrage, I will not condone any act of violence. Leave now, and you will not be harmed. We will stay where we are until every last prisoner is released from the Bastille. Lucien, you led the mob here? Hardly. Each of us chose to rise up and fight today. Join us, Céline. Turn the Colossus against the crown. Let us take the Bastille and liberate its prisoners. Yeah, let's choose the dark side. The citizens of Paris and my own brother are risking their lives to fight for liberty. If only I could stand with them. Well, you could. Captain Bonaparte, the mob is growing restless. Help us disarm them before they wreak havoc on the city. But the garrison, my fellow soldiers, he will fight to the death for king and country. How dare I abandon them? They're royalists, They're royalists. Royalists. They are about to attack, Captain. What are your orders? With whom do my loyalties lie? Well, obviously, the peuple. We'll fight for the peuple. The peuple! Liberate the Bastille! My friends, follow Céline. You pull an iron lever. Fumes of phlogiston rush through the pipes like blood. What is phlogiston? I have no idea. The air warms. From the commander's seat, your enemies look small. Good God, the captain has defected. To arms, men. Citizens, fight for your lives. Fight for freedom. Alright. Let's go. So apparently we have electricity already. Repair is not needed, I think. Oh, you need to vent the heat. Ah, I see. Pivot. Can you take cover behind the fountain? Oh, I control these guys too. Okay. Yeah, let's charge in. I don't think we want this cannon to shoot more than once. I'm a bit confused about the mech, but my history knowledge is rusty. Storm on the Bastille was considered the turning point at which the common people of Paris changed the tides and actually, yeah, basically took control over Paris and therefore the French state and could call out the revolution. Yeah. And then the terror began. Okay, can't move anymore. Well, I could force march. Okay, consumes 1 action point. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we could eat the damage, maybe. The mech seems very durable. Ah, they can force march as well. Motivate. Words of encouragement to bolster your troops' spirit. +5 morale gain for all allies in a 2-tile radius. Yeah. Attempt to put a vulnerable colossus out of action without destroying it. Oh, nice. Strike with overwhelming force to gain a tactical advantage. So should we force march towards them? Yeah, let's surround them, I guess. That's the alternate history part. There were no mechs at the... This ability lasts until you take damage or up to 3 turns. Okay. Warning shot. Can I shoot over their heads? Maybe. Okay. Good. Medium heat. Oh, clever. We must press on. I suggest we flank the enemy by going around and attacking from the rear. You might notice the enemy can either face left or right. Attacking from an enemy's rear gives us attack bonuses and prevents them from riposting. Yeah, let's do that. So we send these guys in here. And attack these guys in the rear. So they can't riposte. Same with these dudes. I think this would count as the rear. Yeah, that counts as the rear. A rifle or warning shot? No, let's... No warning shots. Or do we shoot at the cannon? And they don't get a riposte. Ooh, nice. Good stuff. I like the art style. Looks a bit like, oh, these guys can't... Well, they can move here and then shoot them. Oh, they can do a bayonet charge as well, but that will trigger a riposte. We don't want that. There we go. Oh, that... Oh, okay. They still riposte. Okay. Yeah, but they can attack them in the rear and remove them from the map. There we go. Defeated. Enemy turn. Bankroll. Still not good enough. Wait, why didn't these guys move? The enemy's will to fight is faltering. Let's take advantage of this, Captain. Health is shown in red while morale is displayed in blue. If a unit runs out of morale, it will capitulate instantly. We should hit the enemy with attacks that deal more morale damage if there is an opportunity. Right. So the mech could kill the cannon. Hey, Charisma. Good party? Yes. What else would it mean? Why do they have to go here to shoot them? Okay. Skirmisher. Why do they go there? To shoot them. Because now they get the riposte. Why can't they shoot them from the rear? Okay, so you will kill the cannons. Oh, whoa. But health is at 0, so... That's odd. You can't change directions when trampling. Okay. Low health. Alright. Let's musket them to death. Execution. There we go. Ah, you can WASD as well. Nice. Yeah. And now you... No, you... Ah, yeah, you can saber attack, but you can't move anymore. Is that right? Yeah. Because you already attacked this turn. Yeah. Two users per battle. Let's vent some... No, let's repair a little bit. There we go. Enter. Oh, where did... Oh, yeah, right. Those guys. Yeah. Okay. Captain, keep an eye on your max heat. Be careful about heat buildup from enemy attacks. Otherwise, it can be damaged and might even shut down. If heat rises too high, take a turn to vent. It will get your mech back in action and prevent further damage. Okay, let's kill the cannon. There we go, finally. And you guys shoot these idiots. Flanking attack. You shoot them some more. And you can stabby stab them from the rear. There we go. Victory! Yeah, we lost no units, so we can just continue, I guess. No need to try better. The Bastille is ours. Lay down your arms, Launay. We surrender. Please, spare our lives. Wasn't there an anecdote where the leader of the plebs promised them to spare their lives, but then the plebs were they just grabbed them and tore them apart? I think there was something like that. Let them go, Celine. Our enemy is the monarchy. The garrison was only doing its duty. But they are the instrument of power for the royals, so... And they decided not to let down their arms. Spare the garrison, execute the... Let's be merciful. Very well. Take their keys and weapons, but show them mercy. The soldiers of the Bastille garrison scatter, fleeing the revolutionaries and their seething bloodlust. Governor de Launay turns to leave when Hébert grabs him by the collar. No, not him. Someone must pay for what happened today. Before anyone can intervene, Hébert pushes Launay into the mob. The crowd lynches Launay and hacks off his head to mount on a pike. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Like, they were promised palais, but then the mob said nope. Heads on pikes. Vive la Révolution! Meanwhile, at Versailles Palace, the Bastille has fallen at the hands of our own royal guard. Give the word, brother, and I will use our remaining colossi to pacify Paris. No, it's too risky. Even if we had enough phlogiston, how many more colossi would we lose to turncoats? Your Majesty, the Comte de Mirabeau and the Marquis de Lafayette request an audience. Enter! We heard the news, Your Majesty, that this violence must not continue. Indeed? And how shall we calm these brigands who loot my kingdom? They loot your kingdom. No, sir, that's you who is looting the kingdom, the people of France. This mightily upsets me. Through a compromise, one that will preserve your dignity. A few hours later, at the Bastille, à Paris. La Bastille est à Paris. Captain, just finished searching the Bastille. We found nothing. No prisoners, no weapons. The garrison was ready for the riots. Did you know this? Lucien. Who was Lucien again? That's Joachim Murat. Is he from Iberia, maybe? From Andalusia? Joachim Murat? Who knows? We've taken an empty fortress. The garrison must have transported everything before the riots. No matter. With strong morale and the power of the Colossus, we can still resist the royal army. Someone is coming. Oh, Lucien's our brother, or whatever he is. An army in blue arrives in front of the Bastille, led by Lafayette and Mirabeau. Captain Bonaparte, we come in peace. The king has declared a ceasefire. If you come in peace, why bring an army? All soldiers of the royal army are to withdraw from Paris. All revolutionaries will be granted amnesty so long as they disperse peacefully. Why should we disperse? What of our demands? Well, he just stated. No demands. Disperse peacefully. And why should we disperse at the king's command? We refuse. We will fight to end the injustices in our society. Société. But you have already won. The king has assented to new constitutional government for France. At the heart of this new regime will be the National Convention, a representative assembly that will reform the laws of our country. All former deputies of the Estates General are invited to join the convention. My men have escorted them from Versailles for their release. You're free to go, gentlemen. What about the gentle ladies? Lafayette's soldiers release Robespierre, Danton, and the other deputies. They join the crowd, beaming with pride. Vive la Révolution! People of Paris, this is merely the start of our fight. The king will remember this day in fear. With your power, we will change France. Careful, friends. You are free to express your dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction in French. But any talk of treason or regicide will result in arrest. The mob grumbles, growing tense and restless. Lafayette's soldiers start to draw the muskets when Mirabeau steps forward with a gentle smile. Brave citizens of Paris, we are all on the same side. Let us celebrate together this historic victory. You have the nation's eternal gratitude. Vive la Révolution! Vive la Révolution! Woo, woo, woo. Only one worker says that, though. It's only one guy. Triumphant cries echo through the city. You lose sight of Lucien and the revelrous crowd. Eventually, the mob disperses. And so, peace is restored. As for you, Captain Bonaparte, bravo! Your actions have protected the people and brought constitutional government to France. For your service, I invite you to take part in the National Convention as part of the moderates. We are a coalition of enlightened individuals committed to finding a peaceful path towards progress. Beautiful sentiment, Lafayette. But what use is peace without change? We, the Jacobins, fight for the people. Of course, we will first try to effect change through the National Convention. But we are not afraid to stain our hands with the blood of the oppressors, if that's what it takes. Join us, Bonaparte, and we will set the course of history. So we can either join the moderates or the terror. This choice will change my political destiny. Whom should I side with? Robespierre, moderates, and these we can't. We have betrayed the king. Goal, constitutional monarchy or republic. Belief, liberty and unity. Support bourgeoisie. Goal, revolutionary republic. Belief, equality and justice. Support masses. I think it's Robespierre time. Let's go Jacobin. Yes, together we shall rule the universe. Oh no, together we will save France from her oppressors. Vive le peuple! Wait, that's us now. Oh, we changed a lot. We have a nice wig. I like it. Okay. So, are we at war already? Everything in red is ours, right? Yeah. Rennes, Nantes, Metz, Strasbourg, Paris. We have to take Versailles. This reminds me a lot of Risk. Maybe that's what they were going for. Okay. Here you can see your party's current resources. Oh, it's tiny. Can I increase the UI scaling? Votes for the bourgeois. Allow moderate publications. No, these are the resources. Gold. Something else. And fire. Okay, we have gold, psionic power, and fire. I think that's supposed to be psionic power. Like psi power is always purple or pink, and waves. It's probably not that, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. What do I do? What do I click next? Navigation bar. Click here to visit one of the faction clubs. Codex. Click here to learn more about the factions, parties, and characters in the game. Menu bar. Click one pace or 2 pace to change the game speed between turns. Press equals to open the menu. This one. Time panel. You can see the current date, the turns until the National Convention, and the current level of terror. Terror rises due to military violence, propaganda, or oppressive laws. High levels of terror will lead to major historical events. While terror should be balanced, it will inevitably rise over time. Recent events. This will show other parties' actions between turns. Army panel. This panel shows your current army. Ah, yeah. The second shows your army's current strength. 14. You can click here to switch the leader of the current unit. Ah, yeah. Okay. This icon shows the overall size of your army. 4 out of 10. Okay. Click here to return to Bonaparte's army. So if it's not on the map, we can click here and then return to it. Right-click on neutral or allied regions to move to that region. Right-click to attack enemy regions. End turn. Click here to end turn. Okay, that's all. So what is this then? Angleterre. We can invade parts of Angleterre. Ooh la la. Ah, ooh, we can't even command Robespierre. He has a big chunky army. So I guess we want to take Brittany so that no one can fall into our rear from there. So how do I send Robespierre there? I selected him. Scene settings. Discuss with Marquis de Lafayette at the Moderates Club. Discuss with Comte d'Artois at the Royalists Club. Discuss with Maximilien Robespierre at the Jacobins Club. Attack and conquer Melun. Where is Melun? And why not Versailles? So I guess we're not at war with anyone? National Convention in 4 turns. Okay. Maximilien Robespierre, leader of the Monards, a Jacobin party marked by a commitment to revolutionary ideals and the citizens of France. Known as the Incorruptible for his unwavering dedication to the revolutionary cause, Maximilien Robespierre is a gifted and passionate orator. That's us, leader of the Bonapartists, a small but powerful party led by the ideals of its leader Céline Bonaparte. A cause noble and incredibly driven military leader, the revolution presents both a challenge, but more importantly, an opportunity to rise to greatness. Lucien Bonaparte is their brother. Georges Danton, leader of the Indulgence, a Jacobin party known for their decadent attitudes. They care about the revolution in so much as it benefits their own desires. Hedonistic and charming, Georges Danton is also fiery revolutionary, known for his imposing presence and dramatic speeches. Cordeiller, leader of the Cordeiller, a Jacobin party representing the voice of the people. They desire a truly egalitarian society, completely purged of any notion of ruling class. A bourgeoisie with strong sympathies towards the people, Jacques Hébert sides with extremist revolutionary views, crass and determined. He viciously opposes and skewers any leaders who opposes the revolution's ideals. And he likes smoking the pipe. Okay, so now we know who the people in our faction are. Okay, attack and conquer Melun. Where is that? Lille, Amiens. Where's Melun? Can I search for it? So how do I know what this resource is? I can hover over it, but it doesn't show me what that is. Okay. Let's discuss with Robespierre. Discuss, right? Bonaparte, welcome. What shall we discuss? Views on government. You are an ardent Republican. Why do you believe that the monarchy must be abolished? Monarchies are inherently tyrannical due to their fundamental principle. One rules over all, not by merit, but through birthright. By definition, equality cannot exist in such a regime. Only a republic can free the French people from oppression. What other matters do you seek to understand? I shall share my insights. Views on terror. Do you believe that terror is necessary to bring about change? Change is impossible without hardship. A revolution cannot succeed without violence. I will gladly soak my hands in the blood of our enemies to free the French people from oppression. What other matters do you seek to understand? I shall share my insights. Okay, so he knows views on government and terror. Just leave, okay. Alright, discuss with Comte d'Artois and Marquis de Lafayette. Marquis de Lafayette, discuss. Well met, Bonaparte. Views on government. You advocate for constitutional monarchy. I would like to understand your reasons. We need a responsible government that is committed to reforming this country while minimizing the harm that social change brings. In its current state, a constitutional monarchy is the most practical form of government for France. I do not believe this is to be perfect government because no such thing exists. Yeah, there's a point there. I dream of France one day becoming a republic. For now, we much follow the path of least violence to effect change. These are important matters. What shall we discuss next? Do you believe that terror is necessary to bring about change? Terror is a barbaric tool. I abhor it. I cannot condone its use except in extreme cases of civil disorder. A true patriot would not wish such repression on fellow countrymen. These are important matters, which I will discuss next. And then there was Comte d'Artois, the Royalists Club. Ultra-Loyalists. Catholics and impartials. Okay. Quickly, I have other matters to attend to. Your Highness, you oppose any constitutional restraints on royal power. Why is this? The monarchy is the beating heart of France. To constrain the monarchy is to crush the life out of the nation. In the days of my grandfather, the Sun King, France was the envy of the world, and this was because he was the state. L'État, c'est moi. Ooh la la. To restore France to her glory, the king must have more power, not less. Are you finished? You may leave now. Using terror. Do you intend to use terror to restore the monarchy to its past glory? Yes. By the Lord's will, I shall be his instrument of divine retribution. I shall repay tenfold every insult and degradation that my family and the kingdom has suffered. No one will dare to rise against us again, not in 1,000 years. Are you finished? You may leave now. Yeah, let's leave. He's boring me. Attack and conquer Milan. Okay, where is that? Where's Milan? Milan! There. Okay. Who's the enemy, though? What faction do they belong to? None. Okay, close victory. Let's play this one. We can auto-resolve too, that's nice. So you don't have to play every small skirmish. So they have musketeers and mobs. Citizen militias. Why don't the ladies get muskets? Only the men get muskets. The ladies only get pitchforks. Boo! Can I occupy the building? Okay. Defeat all enemies. Now let's go forward as much as possible, so maybe we can get the first shot. Yeah! Give the ladies muskets. They need to defend themselves too. Stay together. Yeah, let's stay together. Can I get some nice buffs? Rally. Rally. Motivate. Yeah, rally. There we go. Okay, let's trample some of those idiots. Yeah, you go here. Okay. Why can't I trample? Oh, I don't have enough movement. Gotcha. So, yeah, I could attack this mob from there. Okay. Can I attack these guys from the rear? Yeah, you move here. And shoot these guys. And you... yeah, I don't know. Trample? Yeah, no, doesn't work. Okay. Attack him from the front then. Whatever. Some skirmishes. Okay, almost done. So if I send them here and attack these guys, all of these guys will just fire at them. So let's try and destroy this unit then. They're still kicking. Rebels. Okay, send them here. Ouch. Good. They didn't even use these guys. Okay, yeah. Let's send them here, so they can absorb a lot of abuse. But then we could actually send them through these idiots. There we go. And you flank the plebs. And you shoot them in the rear. And you do a bayonet charge. Oh, nice. And pivot you. Goody. And you can't do anything. But I can... No, okay, pivot. Boom. Good, they are concentrating fire on the mech. That's good. Good, good, good. Good stuff. Oh, they get 2 attacks with the saber per turn. That's a bit OP, isn't it? Well, I guess it's not if you fight against several other... other mechs. Resisted. But they can shoot again. Critical. What? Why do they... Oh, no, 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 no. That was my guys. Okay. Yeah, let's hurt these guys. There we go. Good. I even have a lady in charge, Louise Reine Beauharnais. And she's not giving the ladies muskets? Dude. Well, the suffragettes won't appear for another 100 years or so. Yeah. What you gonna do? Whee! Can't warning shoot. Can't move. Let's, high heat. Oh yeah, let's vent. There we go. They won't give up, eh? There we go. All right. I can't release or execute. Imprison. Will raise the level of terror by 0. Okay, we didn't have the reforms for these actions. Good. Miller is now ours, so we have more income. I still don't know what the pink circly stuff is. It's not telling me. Maybe that's influence? So we can enact reforms and such. Okay. Can I move Robespierre? Do I not control him directly? I guess I don't. I guess I only control Céline. He's in Marseille. And up here we have Danton. Okay. So I only control Céline Bonaparte. Allies. Yeah. It says they're allies. So I don't have direct control over these guys. Okay. They are doing their own business. Yeah. Brest. Besançon. Toulon. Now the moderates are moving. And the royalists. Okay. Why is Louis the 16th not moving? Click here to recruit a new officer. Click here to mobilize an officer unit into a new army. You can also click transfer to merge move units from one army to another. Click here to recruit a new unit. Alright. Construct a new Colossus unit. That's not possible yet, I guess? I would like to have a cannon, but we can't afford that. It costs 1,000. More line infantry would be nice. Or some hussars. Yeah, let's have some hussars. We must conscript new troops for our army. I will be leading this effort. Bonaparte leads a group of guards all around Melun, seeking new recruits for the new Hussar battalion. Good, these are promising recruits for the new battalion. Céline Bonaparte recruited battalions. Hussar! Huzzah! Quite nice. Okay, so recruit a line infantry unit. Attempt to recruit an officer. Ah yeah, so this is something like influence. André Mortier. 29 leadership. 16 piloting. 45 persuasion, so he is garbage. Sophie Corday is amazing. A skirmisher. Citizen militia. And then we have this guy. He's complete garbage. Yeah, let's recruit the lady. She would make for a great general. We ignored the tutorial? This one? No, we didn't ignore the tutorial. Well, kinda. Not really. It wasn't part of the tutorial. Yeah. Sophie Corday. Corday would be a great help to our cause. Murat, I want you to lead this effort. That night Murat visits Corday. We need people like you, Corday. Join us, and we can change the future of France. Indeed. And what kind of future will this be? What do the Bonapartists fight for? We fight for the people. We fight for the rights of the people to create a revolutionary government that provides for each and every citizen. Well said. I will do my best for our cause. Lead the way. That was easy. Okay, you can lead the line infantry? Ah, yeah. Corday will be leading the Sophie Corday battalion. Gladly. Or the Hussars, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so now we can't afford a line infantry unit. But we got a free militia. Okay, let us take... No more actions left, so you can either recruit an army, or move, or do whatever. Makes sense, kinda. Dijon. Yeah, hussars are cooler, that's what I thought. And I didn't see the top left where it said recruit line infantry. Oh, we are getting encircled here. Garrison. The garrison shows the army protecting this region. Districts. Here you can see the buildings in the region. Each contributes a certain amount of resources per turn. Oh, look, but it doesn't matter. Click on a building to open the options menu. You can upgrade a building by using resources to increase its resource income. Click here to construct a new building on undeveloped territory. Construct a new building in Paris. Yeah, funny. We can't afford anything. Upgrade an existing building in Milan. Church. Let's get more money. We need to upgrade the farmland in Milan. Condorcet, I want you to lead this effort. Condorcet arrives at the worksite. Weary-eyed carpenters and masons sit around waiting for directions. Germain de Condorcet. Citizens, the farmland can be improved through your effort and yield more results for France. So let's stand up and get to work. Excellent news! We can wholeheartedly support this change. The workers are roused to action by Condorcet's direction, wholeheartedly upgrading the farmland. Alright, now we make 125 per turn. Okay, so where should we go? Should we try and take the coastline? Or cut them off here, yeah. Cut these guys off here in Troyes. So they can't have the entirety of Champagne, Ardennes. They have 3 line infantry and a cannon. Decisive victory. Yeah, we can auto-resolve this. We don't need to play every little skirmish, I think. Prison. And now we make 150. Okay. We need stronger garrisons. Nice. Oh no, that's not nice. That's not good. Also not good. Also not good. I wanted to make a land bridge to my allies. Strategic view. Here you can switch between the military view, showing their own territories, and support, showing the most popular faction in every region. Okay. Right-click on an own territory with your army to spread propaganda, gaining support in the region and lowering the support of other factions. Of another faction. Population panel. Here you can see a breakdown of the support each social class has for each faction. Currently, only the nobility is allowed to vote, so only their support matters. N8 enters your office. Citizen Bonaparte, the Comte de Mirabeau is here to see you. He's brought a guest. Send them in. Mirabeau enters, escorting an unfamiliar woman. Despite her polished appearance, the scent of oil and iron clings faintly to her person. Bonaparte, I would like to introduce Madame Marie-Anne-Paul Lavoisier. Surely, you recognize the name? No idea. Lavoisier? Why, your husband is covered phlogiston. Oh my goodness, yeah, she looks like a mad professor. And prototype the first colossi on commission for the crown. For better or for worse. So she will build more colossi for us. That's great. His work is remarkable. Remarkable work. Commanding a colossi is an experience like no other. It's a shame he did not accompany you. I would have liked to speak to him. Antoine has been ill for quite some time. He sojourns in the countryside while I lead our operations. Madame Lavoisier's own involvement in the development of the colossi cannot be understated. She worked quite closely with him. It's probably one of those cases where the wife was the prodigy doing all the groundwork, and then her husband published it in his name because she wasn't able to, or he stole it from her, which happened actually frequently throughout history. Yeah. I was first his pupil, then lab assistant. Years later, I became his collaborateur. Then wife. A union of like-minded. A truly unique bond. Our marriage is a partnership in a manner. The colossi are our children. Then France has much benefited from your scientific contributions, madame. Now, what has brought you here? I offer you my services, citizen Bonaparte. I followed news of your campaign keenly. I would like to support the military endeavors of the Bonapartists. You believe in our cause? You believe in the Bonapartists' ideals? Your ideals are inconsequential. The Lavoisier legacy lives through the colossi, citizen Bonaparte. After the American War, French development of the colossi stagnated. Hundreds of colossi were decommissioned and left to rust. While my husband convalesced, I was hired for frivolous ventures. Ornamental colossi to decorate a noble's garden, a mechanized canine to bark on the Queen's command, pompous shows of wealth. I've created nothing of real scientific consequence since. No more. If I'm to work, let it be in the service of progress and killing. With Madame Lavoisier's aid, you can commission new colossi. Your army would surely benefit. I would not refuse such an offer. What would you require for these services, madame? Goat, phlogiston, and time. Once you've given your command to start construction. My team cannot create at the snap of a finger. You will have it. I look forward to your work, Madame Lavoisier. Alright. That's weird. So she's not idealistic. She just wants to build more colossi for progress, but in reality, she just rather builds killing machines than contraptions for entertainment. Okay, I don't really get it, but okay. Sure. They might have some, agenda that we don't see through yet. Ah, that's the stuff. That's the... So this one will only cost us... Oh, that's a... like a Minotaur. Not Minotaur, a Centaur. Fusilier. Howitzer. Oh man, these guys are... they mean business. So this is the one we have already, the duelist. They are expensive as heck. Commandant. Mech pistol attack. Okay, so we can't have any of that stuff. We could have line infantry. No need. Let's take Auxerre. And then hope we can go back here to Beauvais. And take that. Why did these guys not take this? Vissou. No one supports us. Oh man. They all just want the moderates. Decisive victory, yeah. Let's do it. And we have a nice income now. Can I upgrade more farmland for more income? I could, yeah. Can I do that in Paris? At Paris. Village. It's blocked. Notre Dame. Oh man. City Hall. More influence. Okay, no, yeah, let's upgrade some farmland then. In Troyes. Grouchy. Workers appear unmoved. Oh no. Half-heartedly. Well, they don't support us. The masses don't really support us too much here. Okay. Spread propaganda using your army. How does one do that? I guess you have to... I have no idea. How do you spread propaganda using your army? Oh, here. No more actions left. You just click anywhere on the tile. Oh, he's attacking the royalists? So we are at war with the royalists now? Uh-oh. Yeah, we need to move if we want Beauvais, but it's not gonna happen. So... Ending button. The National Convention occurs after a regular strategic turn. When you've finished your turn, click here to head to the National Convention. One morning, Mirabeau arrives at your doorstep. So I guess that's where it's decided what faction will be at war with what other faction. And I guess that we will be at first at war with the royalists. I would assume. Bonaparte, the king has summoned me to Versailles to discuss the state of the nation. Will you join me? I would appreciate your escort in these dangerous times. It will also give you a chance to speak to the king. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Excellent. Let us be on our way. Soon you arrive at Versailles Palace. Announcing the Comte de Mirabeau and Citizen Bonaparte. The king's smile at Mirabeau's arrival fades as he hears your name. If it pleases your majesty, Citizen Bonaparte is an influential member of the National Convention with valuable insights. Fine, on to the matter at hand. Recently, I have received reform bills from the National Convention. Upon reading their contents, I cannot agree with any of them. I wish to veto them all. As is your right. It's not his right. All of them, your majesty. My fellow members of the convention debated and drafted these reforms for the good of France. As such, my king, it would be imprudent to use your veto in such haphazard manner. What's haphazard? I don't know. Sounds fancy. Curse the Constitution. I am the King of France, and I will do what I must to save my kingdom. The royal finances are ruined. Roving mobs ransack the provinces. All this constitutional nonsense has achieved nothing. It has protected you. Such is the nature of compromise, my king. Let's tell him let's tell him how it is, man. Dude, if you don't concur with what the people demand, your life is in danger, dude. The compromise has protected your person and preserved your prestige. Protected me, or incarcerated me. If you cheated, I thought it was to be temporary, but you all treat me like a child. I cannot even travel without being escorted by Lafayette and his guards. Your Majesty, you must be patient and magnanimous. So many fancy words. Win the hearts and minds of the people, and you will control the National Convention and all those bound by its constitution. Give your royal assent to these reforms. Prove to the people that you are an enlightened ruler. The king slams his fist in anger and frustration. After a moment, he regains composure. Very well, I will sign these reforms into law. That is all. You may leave. Of course. Good day, your majesty. As you take your coach back to Paris, Mirabeau sighs in relief. And so the revolution survives another day. This is untenable. Why do we need him? Why do we need him? The king has no love for the revolution, and he is powerless while under our watch. True, However, the king remains a powerful symbol of the French people. It is best that he remains under our influence. Let us keep a close eye on him. Okay, so let's propagandize this land, I guess. Masses. Let's target the masses, yeah. So they will approve less of the moderates, but more of the Jacobins. And we will have more terror from that. Okay. Oh yeah, no, let's condemn the royalists. Not the moderates. Seems like a better approach, doesn't it? Okay. 100 influence? I can't spend that. We need to rally the people of Auxerre to our cause. Murat, I want you to lead this effort. Murat arrives at a bustling street in Auxerre. A crowd has gathered around, eager to hear what Murat has to say. People of Auxerre, hear our words. Royalists are deceiving you. Join the Jacobins and fight tyranny. Murat continues the speech, condemning the injustices caused by the Royalists and describing the ideal society that Jacobins will create. I can get behind this, says one worker. We convinced one worker, guys. Good job. Murat's words are met with a thunderous cheer and applause. Alright. Okay, what else can we do? Can I hire an army? We can't afford a Colossus because it costs this stuff. I can also still move. Okay. Let's move to Milan. Can we still do propaganda here? Okay, now we can't recruit anything. No more actions left. Okay, so you have one move, one action. Or two actions. Gotcha. Okay, let's go to the National Convention. Welcome to the National Convention. Here are the January 1790 election results. Each faction distributes its votes amongst the parties. This corresponds to how many votes each party gets in the National Convention. For region breakdown. So we are on the rise. 44% of population are eligible. For region breakdown. Okay. So the masses cannot vote. Yeah. Welcome to the National Convention. Good afternoon, Bonaparte. To shape the future of France, the National Convention has gathered to propose new reforms. Lead the conversation by presenting your own proposal. However, over the reforms of the right to find a reform which furthers your party's goals, select Propose to vote. Political participation. Property rights, prisoner rights. Okay. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech models. So, our priority should be that the masses will be able to vote. This one, yeah. Votes for the masses. Okay, let's propose this one. Citizens of this country have a right to choose who represents them in the government. To prevent anarchy, we should reserve this right to those who have an active stake in the country. Adult males who own property or are gainfully employed. This reform means all social classes, nobility, bourgeoisie, and masses are allowed to vote in elections. This means that all approval levels are important to keep high. Yeah. No elections. Yeah, let's propose this. Vote. Oh, I got 3 achievements for that. It's almost time to vote. These reforms have been put forward. Once you proceed, each member of the convention will vote. While I would never suggest bribery, it may benefit you to negotiate if a voter seems undecided. Good luck, Bonaparte. Vote for the masses, ban loyalist publications, and allow leniency. What does that do? One, two, three. Every citizen in France is equal, so too should every citizen be allowed to vote. We will hear all voices in our republic. No one group is held in higher regard. So Robespierre is in favor. Philippe Égalité is against it. And what good is the vote of a farmer? They know nothing of running a country. Let us now take a vote of who is in favor or against this reform. Yes and nays. Citizens of this country have a right to choose who represents them in the government to prevent anarchy. Oh yeah, we read that before. Okay. Now we debate. Ooh. Lots of nays. Yay. Yay. Nay. Oh, that's a lot of nays. Oh man. I thought we would get a debate minigame or something. Damn. 100% participation too. Rejected. The royalist propaganda is manipulating the will of the people and should henceforth be forbidden. I think of no working citizen who would miss the ignorant words of those bastards. If we insist upon this farce of convention, then even the voice of those you disdain should be heard. Let us now take a vote of who is in favor or against this reform. I'm in favor of it. +5 terror. Why do some people get 11 votes? Uh-oh. Rejected. It is the right of a great military leaders to decide who is truly at fault in conflict and forgive where citizens simply fought for their beliefs. To show mercy is to show we have not yet succumbed to violence that threatens France each day. And what would this serve to ease your conscience or to free those who lust for blood? Let us now take a vote of who is in favor or against this reform. No, we're against that. It is the right of commander in battle to allow prisoners to go free at their discretion. Wow, no reform goes through today. Everything's being blocked. So you can just move through non-neutral territory. Cool. Mid-terror. It's not great terror, it's just mid-terror. It's funny. No, that was mine. You meanie. In the middle of the night, Lafayette summons you to the great National Headquarters. Garde National Headquarters. Bonaparte, urgent news. His Majesty and the royal family have gone missing. He's escaping. He no longer wishes to cooperate with the National Convention. He's escaping. It's highly probable His Majesty flees to Austria, the homeland of the Queen. Does he seek help from his brother-in-law? Perhaps. The Holy Roman Emperor, along with several European monarchs, are unhappy with France's shift towards a constitutional monarchy. However, we cannot discount the possibility of a counter-revolutionary plot. The king may have aid from a number of immigrés. I have sounded the alarm, but we have yet to receive any reports on the king's exact whereabouts. Someone must have seen him. Could not have gone far. We'll find him. I suggest positioning your army to the northeast near Charleville. There. Most likely, the king will try to escape through there. Good idea. I will rally my troops and head towards Charleville. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go to Melun, and then turn after we can go to Charleville. And spend some money on upgrades. More influence, more money. How much money is that? More, 50 more. Plus 75. Plus 50 coin. Yeah, farmland is where it's at, man. Yeah, if I get this, I get 50 coin more, so that's a good return rate. We have the 300 back in 6 turns. But this is also 50. Slums? Okay, let's upgrade the market in Paris. À Paris. Blah, blah, blah. Unacceptable. What? Hey, let's make your city more prosperous. No! So dumb. Okay. Enter. Okay, Robespierre took it. So who will get this then? Masson. Meanwhile, outside Paris, a carriage stops at a small village. Good evening, monsieur. Les Secours welcome in. The French Mechanized Corps, the true winners of the Napoleonic Wars. Yes, indeed. How you doing, man? Where are you off to so late at night? Greetings, my family is on our way to visit an ailing cousin. We need fresh horses to continue our journey. My best wishes for you and your kin. Doing okay. Say, have we met somewhere? No, I think not. Here's your payment. Thank you, sir. Your horses should be ready in a moment. Wait, You look just like the face on the coin. You're the king. Help, I found him. King Louis is here. Damnation! We've been discovered. Run quickly. With fresh horses, the king's carriage bolts out of town. Soon it reaches the rendezvous with a royalist army led by General Bouillet. That was too close. Stay alert, men. Deploy my colossus. We must fight our way to the border. The news arrives quickly to Paris. King Louis was spotted in Troyes. Catch him before he reaches the Austrian border in Charleville. So that's him, right? Oh, he has a strong army. Okay. Let's... we can't have a Colossus. What the heck is this game? This is an alternate history thingy. Oh, right, we can't. Because we're not in friendly territory, we can't hire anyone. He's 10 out of 10. Dang. I have only one action point. Okay. Yeah, let's get... I don't know, cannon maybe? Can't afford a cannon. Grenadier. Or maybe dragoons. It's turn-based, yep. No RTS here. It's an alternate, like it's the French Revolution, but they are mechs. It's quite simple. They invented mechs. Dragoons or grenadiers. Okay. So we have 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's like you have this map of France and all these different factions that are trying to seize control over the nation. And yeah, at some point between these factions there will be war. White being the royalists, blue being the moderates, and red being the populists. And we sided with the populists, obviously. There we go. Oh no, they seized Bourges. Okay, so we gotta catch the king. Can't recruit? Yes, I can. So, if I... Let's save here. Quick save. But why is the resolution not right? Didn't even check that. There we go. Oh, also I wanted to see if I can increase the UI, but only because these symbols are so tiny. But that's okay. That's not really a bother. Okay, so we saved. Let's recruit another battalion. More dragoons could be good. Skip that. And we can still move for 1. But I can't attack the king. Let's hope he doesn't escape. Okay, I think all neutral provinces are now occupied by the factions. Oh, okay. They just have to reach Charleville. With God and Austrians. Okay, we can't have that happen. The people's faith and revolution falters. Rumors abound of royalist plots to overthrow the National Convention. Yeah, no. That's the save, yeah. Load that. So, we gotta move in there. And attack him. Decisive defeat. So maybe you're not supposed to defeat him. Can't auto-resolve. Yeah, we could at least try. But yeah, he has a mech as well. So we need a way bigger army. This sucks. Boo. I feel like the game should have told me that, but their units are dispersed. Yeah, but this alone would be a huge undertaking to defeat. And first we have to get through these guys. And no one's helping us. There he is. Your Majesty, this behavior is unbecoming of a king. End this foolishness and let us return to Paris together. I promise no harm shall come to you or your family. I will not. I refuse to bear this humiliation any longer. You want me to be a prisoner in my own home? A mere puppet to your whims? You have no right. I am the King of France. You revolutionaries may have usurped my power, but I shall return to reclaim my throne. Soldiers, guard your king. We must reach the border. Defeat all enemies, oh man. This is not gonna go well. Let's have a nice little line here. And have them come forward. Or no, I can actually take the first shot at them, yeah. Not with these guys, sadly. But these guys can. Yeah. Can definitely take out these guys. Can't use my mech. I could send my mech forward and they would shoot the mech first. Which wouldn't be that bad. It can absorb a lot of punishment. And it gets 5 repairs. No, 2 uses per battle. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Can also force march. Do we do it? Do we force march? Yeah, we could force march into their flank here. But then the cannon could be able to fire at us. I mean, if I put them here, then they will show their back to the rest of my troops, right? Let's chance it. Yeah. Let's Let's move move these guys a bit more forward. Also, yeah. Rally. There we go. Oh, I should have pivoted him. Ah, that was a grave mistake. That was actually a pretty big mistake, yeah. Good. Could do a bayonet charge. It's 300. 1.5 times attack damage bonus. 300 damage bonus per tile traveled. Ooh. So we move them 2 tiles and then do that. Okay. Yeah. Move, move. What? What? Why? Okay. Doesn't this work now? There's no good reason why this shouldn't work, right? Oh, it's because they can only go in a straight line. So I guess we just shoot them. Heavy musket. Or grenade. Why would you even choose the grenades over the heavy musket? Yep, let's destroy them. They resist it. Damn it. There we go. Ah, darn it. Oh, I can force march them, though. So you attack them from here. Very good. Resist it, though. March. Oh, they can't attack? Oh, yeah, that... Okay, second move still uses up the action point and not the additional march. Okay, yeah, sure, makes sense. Damn it. Okay. They didn't take any actions. Odd. Okay. Pivot you. Okay, so we need to be at least 2 tiles closer so that we can reach them. And we'll send you forward so that you can absorb the abuse again. Let's not use the repair just yet. We can repair for 5,000 twice. Sadly, this one can... Why can't you have a saber and a pistol? That's beyond me. Beyond me. These guys need to stay in the rear so they won't be used up. Oh, we have a chance to get the King's Colossus. Low integrity threshold. I guess that's this. That must be that. Yeah, we still have to fight skirmishers, line infantry, hussars. Yeah. So maybe we can isolate him. We might have a chance by isolating him. There we go. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So you go attack these clowns. Okay. Took about half of the help. And you attack them in the rear. Resist it. And there we go. And you get out of the cannon's range as much as possible. Can I? I cannot force much. I don't know. Oh, the cannon's reach is pretty far. Can almost reach my infantry. But I would assume it will attack my mech. They move. Okay. Interesting. Interesting decision. Okay. Yeah, let's... can't flank them. That's why they went there. Okay. Good stuff. And you move away. Pivot. Let's rally them so they have high morale. You cannot rally. You can rally, however. There we go. And the turn. Wait, why do I take heat damage? There we go. Where do we... I think this max overall temperature increases when taking hits to the flanks and rear or taking combat action. Overheated mechs are mobilized for a few turns. Okay, but why do we take heat damage? Medium heat. Okay. Okay, let's move up the army. Yeah, let's vent the mech and repair the mech. And then we shall try and destroy this here. So they have 2 cav and 3 infantry. We have 2 cav and 4 infantry and a mech, and they also have that mech. But if we can isolate their mech from the rest of their army, we could be able to defeat them. If we play this somewhat smart. There we go. There's no reason not to rally, right? Yeah. Why not start at 100 then? I don't know. Okay. Again, medium heat damage. That's not good. Yep. Let's vent. And repair. There we go. Almost entirely back up. And I guess we want this one to be up front, right? Yeah. Makes sense. And try and, yeah, isolate these guys. I wish I had a cannon. That would be so amazing. Yeah. But luckily their cannon did not come into effect at all. Yeah, they have 2 hussar regiments. No plebs. Yeah. Why would the plebs fight for the royals? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's send these guys here. We need to leave a corridor for the mech. Yeah, if we're lucky, we get the king's mech. Chant. Oh, yeah, right. We want to save this. Oh. Oh, that's cool. So it's giving friendly units more morale. Okay, they're all at 100 now. What is surge again? 2 times attack damage. This ability lasts until you take damage, or up to 3 turns. Can only be used once per battle per unit. Okay, let's do that. I think the enemy doesn't do that. I don't think they have used surge yet. So yeah, we could do that. Get a bunch of really good hits in. Okay, yeah. So let's try and aggro them. No need to pivot. Okay, send my dragoons. Hussar! Okay. Motivate. Negotiate. Humans can be reasoned with. Sure. Okay, they don't move. Choo. So they don't want to move. Okay, let us send the mech here. Engaging. Okay, they're all engaging all at once. So what I could try is funnel them into the bridge. Right? Force march back. And funnel them in here. And take shots at them. That means I cannot flank them, but so... it means that also means they can't flank me. Yeah. And they will grind down their units on my mech. Yeah. They will grind down their units on my mech. And then I can go full force on their mech. And even flank them from two sides. Let's try that. Let's see if they're coming our way. They are. Okay. Okay, so we can't reach them. No, not by far. So, yeah. If I move... Yeah, let's move the mech here. And frontal assault them. Not entirely sure how to go on about this. I could retreat and make a funnel here where they will go into. So I could attack them from here, 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 and here. And they could go into these spaces. Yeah. Oh, but we can't occupy this. So... I could have one here, one here, one here, and they could occupy these. Funnel them in like that. Shoot the rest. But that won't work well, because... No, that won't work well. So we might want to actually... I don't know. Because here we have the opposite situation. Here they would have us in a funnel. And I don't want to fight these guys in an open battle, really. Can only trample those guys. Hmm. Can I send him here and trample these guys? But then... we will already fight the mech. Which I don't want. This is tough. I could also create a funnel here. Have 3 units adjacent to these 2 tiles. And have them funnel in there. With my mech at the front. And the hussars. Or the dragoons, I think. Yeah, the citizen militia should be a last resort, really. Even though they could dismantle their, with their chance, they can dismantle the morale of these units. They don't have a lot of it. How do we create a nice funnel? Let's see. This would be too far a stretch. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units to create a funnel here, and they would have 1, 2, 3, 4 units to oppose us. No, 1, 2, 3 units. That could work. That could be a good funnel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And have the mech, like... Oh, no, that doesn't work. Okay, let's send the plebs here. And the dragoons... Yeah, have the skirmishers in the back. The dragoons go here. The hussars... Here or here? That 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And if I send them here, it's 1, 2, 3. Also 1, 2, 3. So we can have them here too. Okay, we need to pivot everyone. Oh, that's bad. They can be flanked from there. There we go. Okay, let's see how this goes. So they can have 3 units all at once here. And we can have 5 units. Also, you guys need more morale. So what are they doing? Okay. I hope we can take pot shots at them already. Yes, we can. So why would you choose the grenade? Oh, they have to move for that. They have to move to... Ah, okay. They still have to move here. These guys... Okay, they can't be further than 2... Okay, but we can move them back afterwards. Can't you shoot them from here? Oh, it can't be diagonally. Because hex. Yeah. Okay. So I will send you guys here. Shoot them, idiots. Move you guys here. Shoot them, idiots. Resisted. Resisted my butt. And the skirmishers can't shoot further. Okay. And you... saber them. Critical resist. Nice. Okay, see. If the heat goes above this threshold, you take damage. I think. Okay, now we can't do anything to them. Uh-oh. That's not good. But they shot back. That's good. Okay, the skirmishers shoot them. They're still not out. Wow. Okay. Can you attack and then move? Oh, no. It says here that cancels the move, right? Takes one action and cancels the move. Damn it. No, wait. What? Let's put this to the test. No, you can still move. I can force march you. Okay, you can't move. You can attack second time. Maybe we should do that instead. And then we can still do our funnel. Good. Very good. And hopefully kill them. Nope. Should have done that first. Damn it. Okay, but now it would be more favorable for us actually to fight them in open battle, because then I can flank them all around. We outnumber them greatly now, so let's send our cav here. And make room here. So that our infantrymen can then move into these spaces and we can surround them. Destroy them. Good, I like this. Yeah. The cav is abolished. Can't really... Oh, I should have pivoted him. It doesn't matter though. He can't retaliate anyway. So when I shoot, you can't move, right? Okay. Yeah. Let's fight them in open space. Definitely need to vent. Cancels all leftover movement points. Okay. Let's send you here. And then vent. And you guys get out of range as much as you can. But this is the edge of the battlefield too. Okay, yeah. So now we have them in a nice cattle. Yeah, let's see how this goes. We might be able to pull this off. Anyone with a low morale? Oh yeah, let's chant. Good. Oh, they don't take the bait. Okay. They don't want to take the bait. Okay. Then... yeah, they will just shoot me and shoot me some more. That sucks. If only I had a freaking cannon. That would change this a lot. We can use the surges. 2 times damage. Okay, maybe. If I move you up 2 tiles, they will take the bait. They do. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh man. Our mech takes a lot of damage. Okay, lots of heat and repairs are needed. Okay, let me see. So you flank into these idiots. Yeah, what does cavalry charge do? Yeah, let's use the surge. Send you here. And lance them. It's a lot of damage. Pretty good. Now you move away. And you go here as well. Can't trample them. But we can almost kill them. Wait, you can surge as well. There we go. Defeat. Okay. So I could move you in here to draw fire from these idiots. So the mech doesn't take that much abuse. And you can then move here and shoot these guys. Nice. And my grenadiers can shoot these guys. The voices. Delightful. Okay, and you shoot... Oh, wait, the surge! I forgot about the frickin' surge. Should have used that. And you guys move around here. Oh. Whoopsie. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. Repair. And vent. There we go. Okay. Good. Still good. Oh, he gets 3 attacks? Wow. They didn't do anything. Okay. Interesting. So you can flank those guys or these guys.
Hi.
Hey, floating dancer. Welcome in. And I assume also bye. Hope you're doing fine today. What are we trying tonight? Hopefully this mech, controlled by Louis the 16th. So late. Yeah, it's getting late. So I hope to destroy him. Yeah, let's get rid of these skirmishes. Go. Defeated. Send them here. Pivot them. And yeah, send the line infantry up here. Search. Shoot them. Wait, they were facing this direction, right? How did that work? There we go. That done. The grenadiers. Yeah. Let's get them out of here. And overheat this idiot. Critical. Nice. That's what we need. Okay, and the hussars. So almost have him down. Yeah, so we need to get him below the threshold and then we can disable him. Yeah, it's not possible yet. Almost. Ah, he... What did he do? Weird. Search. There we go. Now we should be able to disable him. Disable failure. There we go. We got another Colossus mech thingy. Continue. And we stop the king. Soldiers, bring the defeated king to Selim. Mercy, I yield. Lafayette arrives with the cavalry of the National Guard. Fine work, Bonaparte. You've served your country well. As for you, your majesty, you have made a grave mistake. Your ill-considered escape has only confirmed your skeptic's worst fears. Now, let us return to Paris. The National Convention will decide what shall be done with you. The sullen King Louis returns to Paris in his carriage, escorted by Lafayette. Okay, and we didn't even lose one unit. Your feedback? No. Oh, cancel. Quick save. Nice. Good stuff. So what do we do? No actions left. Oh, yeah. We have money. Let's upgrade some farmland. A miller, maybe? Okay, that's upgraded to max, so now we make 325 per turn. That's pretty good. It's a good turnover. The National Convention gathers to discuss the king's escape and subsequent capture. The Comte d'Artois is notably absent. My friends, we have a difficult matter to resolve. Thanks to General Bonaparte, we've returned King Louis to Paris. Furthermore, his colossus has been confiscated by the National Convention. However, the king's loyalty to both the country and the constitution has come into question. His given actions, should Louis XVI remain the King of France, or should he be disposed? Dethrone him. He has betrayed France by fleeing to Austria. He will do it again if given the chance. His Majesty is the constitutional head of our nation. Legally, our government cannot function without him. And by divine right, the king is father to France. Without him, the government has no legitimacy. Dethroning the king will only fan the flames of terror. In times of strife, the country needs a leader with a firm hand. If France needs a king, it need not be Louis. Royal blood is not scarce, after all. France needs no king. This whole affair proves that the constitutional monarchy is a farce. Enough. We are here to decide what shall be done with King Louis. Any further decisions about the constitution or the throne can wait. Let us vote. As representatives of the French people, should we dethrone King Louis XVI? One by one, the deputies take to the rostrum and announce the vote. I refuse to reinstate a traitor to the throne. To ensure a peaceful transition into the future, I vote for King Louis to remain. What foolish pageantry! The king must remain on the throne. It is his rightful place. You take to the rostrum. The king must be dethroned. For the sake of France, King Louis must be dethroned. Your fellow club members cheer as you announce your vote. By a narrow margin, the National Convention votes to allow Louis XVI to remain on the throne. A ridiculous outcome. These fools would rather simper than fight for France's redemption. What shameful behavior. The monarchy will be emboldened. The people won't accept this. The commoners see King Louis as a traitor. They will not accept him on the throne. It's a delightful possibility, isn't it? Through their anger, we might turn the tides of revolution in our favor. I will take leave to discuss this possibility with my staff. We will speak at a later time, Bonaparte. All right. Good. So Louis is back in Versailles. Let's keep a close eye on him. Yeah, let's move to Milan. And, do we? Can't commission a Colossus just yet. Well, we could almost get one of these. A Cuirassier. That could actually... yeah. So let's upgrade to some more farmland, so we'll have that money next turn, I hope. Yeah, we'll have the money next turn. Let's move to Paris. Just in case Louis makes a move again. And... yeah, we could do with another commander, I think. Wait. Oh, we kept the Louise thingy. Piloting 97. Yes, please. Gladly. Wow. How good are we at piloting? 80. Okay, cool. That's great. Um, but I must say, so I like the game so far. I like it a lot. It's cool with the whole narrative. Um, but the mech gimmick, it's a great premise, but it falls a bit short. Like, the mechs are not really the stars of the show. Um, it's like, it feels a bit shoehorned in. It's just like, this game would function just as well without the mechs. Like, the mechs have no decisive role so far. It's not like... I mean, yeah, they are the strongest units on the battlefield, but... I don't know. It's not like they are center stage. And it feels like they should be. Like, they should... And they are not really... They don't appear in the dialogues anywhere. It's not like... Like, they do, but it's just... Oh yeah, we have them. And we use them to fight. But that... You might as well just replace Colossus with cannons in the dialogue. It doesn't really matter. There's no real emphasis on them. I think it's lacking in that regard. They should have gone all in on the mechs to make this a unique experience, because it's advertised like that. It's like Revolution and mechs. Yeah, cool. Give me mechs. So what I think how they should have booked maybe is yeah, go totally silly, which they obviously didn't want to. They wanted this to be... There's a very serious tone to this, right? Like, the dialogue is very serious, it's very, um, eloquent. It's presented very eloquently. Just go bonkers with the mechs. Just like, King Louis has the strongest royal mech in the universe, and he will destroy everyone, and then it's, the revolution's in dire straits, and they have to fight King Louis and his super uber mech, and they have to join forces, and it's like... Yeah. Like in Mech Warrior, you need a very specialized infantry to fight them, or your own mechs. Yeah, but not even just that. Not even just make them more powerful on the battlefield, but just make them a center stage of the story, is what I mean. Like, why have them here? That's, like, why? I don't really get it. It's a fun gimmick, but... That's it. It's just a gimmick. There's nothing really to them. Or give us more mechanized stuff? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a game designer, but I feel like they should be front, left, and center. Oh, they are propaganding here a lot. Make them more rare, special units you need to use, but also... They are rare. Like, they are expensive. You need 2 resources to make one. And one of the resources is very, very scarce. So you don't have many of them, but it's like they are not relevant for the narrative at all. Expensive, not rare, unique. Yeah, you can always have more. You just have to save up. But yeah, I think they should be more integral to the story. Maybe they will be later, but give it to me from the get-go. Like, give me everything. Like, I see a lot of, especially indie games, do that, where it's like, they have a great premise, and they have great gimmicks, but they don't utilize them from the beginning, and that turns off the players. Like, if you don't catch the average player within the first 10 minutes, it's like, they will probably not get very deep into the game. Because they're like, oh yeah, this is nice, but boring. Like, I will not play this, I will play something else. So just go full... blow it in my face. All the mechs. Go full on silly mechs. From the beginning. Like, have all of these guys be in mechs, like they meet up in mechs at the conventions and whatnot. Or maybe have, like, I don't freaking know, mech arenas where they fight about reforms or whatever. I don't know. Something really stupid and silly like that. That would be entertaining. But I mean, I understand they want this to be serious. They want this to be presented very eloquently. That's valid. That's good. But then again, yeah, just have this game without the mechs. In the pitch meeting, there was a World War II game with the warmonger and a mech. How about Louis XVI had one? Yeah, but they're not doing anything with them. That's my problem. As such, he seeks their support in strengthening the king's sovereign rights. Threatens the revolution. Why involve himself? Wait, I didn't get... What did he say? Yeah, okay. His declaration is a clear threat against France and the revolution. Why not declare war outright? Some believe the emperor is reluctant to fully involve himself in our affairs, and this issue is merely a warning. Others believe Emperor Leopold genuinely fears for the safety of his sister, our queen. We can only speculate at this time. In any case, the convention is in an uproar. There will be a vote soon on how France should react. France is not ready for war. It would be best not to rush into a decision. Lead with the head rather than the heart. Why not speak to your fellow club members? They may provide insight on the path forward. I will go to my club. Good. I will see you again soon, Bonaparte. You seek out Maximilien Robespierre, Georges Danton, and Jacques Hébert. Bonaparte, welcome. You are here concerning the news, I take it. You give up for today? Have a good rest, Flowering Dancer. Bye. Sleep well, man. I was looking for your insight. Should France, in fact, declare war on Austria? The issue, Bonaparte, is that France would not be declaring war on Austria alone. Prussia seems to have allied themselves with Austria to undermine our revolution. There are rumors that the Russian female dog queen Catherine sends Austria phlogiston and gold. I do not welcome war. Challenging a growing coalition is a messy business. There is much profit and prestige to be found in war. It's not worth risking the revolution. I would have thought you'd take interest in arming the people, Hébert. You might take advantage of the influx of armaments in the streets. You've got to read the writing on the wall, Bonaparte. This war is a distraction. The French hate Austria, and that hatred will blind them to their hate for the king. The revolution will lose momentum. Precisely. The moderates will want war so that the people might unite under the king. The royalists will want this war only so that we may lose. For the sake of securing a republic, we must vote against a war. Ah, but this war is inevitable. Even if we weren't to declare war on Austria, this war will come to us. At least if we strike Austria first, we would show some control. Sending our troops to France may even inspire other revolutionaries to rise against Austria and their allies. Heck! The United States of Belgium was short-lived, but proves revolution is in the hearts of those abroad. Huh! The light of revolution does not shine on everyone at once, Tonton. It is foolish to think otherwise. Even our club is divided. Let's not be that obvious. I will think on all you have said. I do not take this decision lightly. You take your leave. Secretly lurking. So, we already have 2 Colossuses. Okay. Let's propagandize Paris. So we want to address the bourgeois because they are the ones who can vote. Yeah, it's really... Yeah, they now are against the royals. Still prefer the moderates over the Jacobins. Ain't gonna bad. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, let's see. How do we spend our money? So I could afford a Colossus.
Bye.
Bye, Hank. 5 stream streak, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we could get a cuirassier here. You know what, let's do it. Let's have 3 of them. Great outcome. And he will also pilot it. There we go. Gladly. Nice. Yeah, what's better than 2 mechs? 3 mechs. Duh. Okay, let's go to the National Convention. But also, what else could we do? Wait, why is she leading the garrison here when she's also in my army? Oh, it's a different one. That's a different one. Okay, we can't build anything. Can we use some influence to do stuff? I know, you can only propagandize with your army. Just kind of... Why? Why that restriction? Oh, this would be really good to have in Paris. Let's go to the convention. Here are the June 1790 election results. Each faction distributes its votes amongst the parties. This corresponds to how many votes each party gets in the National Convention. So we have 40 votes. They have 38 and they have 38. Continue to the reforms. Okay, what do we pick? So no one wanted this one last time, except for us. Confiscation of private property. The property of those in opposition to the country of France will be confiscated and redistributed for the good of the nation. This enables the use of the seize action on private districts. Seizing a private district will gain favor from the masses. Allow Jacobin publications, yeah. Ban moderate publications. Ban royalist publications. To protect the rights of citizens, participation in the military is voluntary. Only officers can be recruited. Officers can be recruited and multiple battalions can be conscripted per turn. Okay. Protection of civilian militia. The citizens of France should be protected from the violence consuming France. Only morale-based actions can be used against rebel militia members. Okay, what are rebel militias? Violence is allowed against rebel militia members. Okay. I have no idea, but yeah, having masses able to be voted would be so good. So I will propose that again. Okay, so vote for the masses, leniency, and it's the same reforms as last time. Okay. Favor, in favor, against, in favor. Yeah. Start debate. 10, 10, 10, 10, 12, 9. That's not happening, is it? Yeah, the moderates are against it. It passed! No, no, it didn't. Ah, by one vote. Aw, man. I thought it passed. It is the right of our great military leaders to decide who is truly at fault in conflict and forgive where citizens simply fail to. Blah, 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 blah. To allow prisoners to go free at their discretion. Minus 10 terror. Yeah, sure. Wait, should I have voted against it? Whoopsie. But it keeps terror low. That's good. In favor of the ban, yeah. Damn it. The day of the vote arrives, the assembly room is tense, deputies debate amongst themselves. My friends, Emperor Leopold seeks allies among foreign monarchies. Supposedly, this coalition is to secure the safety of France's royal family. Furthermore, we have received information that Austria camps colossi at our border. Whether they merely intend this as a warning, we cannot say. In any case, we must decide how to respond. Should France declare war against Austria? This is a clear threat. We cannot allow foreign kings and queens to govern France. We must fight. I concur with Madame Roland to declare war against Austria is to showcase France's sovereignty. My fellow deputies, do not let pride dictate your vote. Think of what war means for France. More debt, more blood, more chaos. France is already sick. Declaring war on Austria would expose her to the elements. Lafayette, begin the tally. We will be listening to those orators. Orange through the night, otherwise. Harangue. Orange. Harangue. I don't know. Very well, let us begin. The deputies crowd to the rostrum as they cast their votes. Our fight's within France, not outside of it. not. Ah, let the people march. France should not blow to her in-laws. To uphold order, I vote against this war. We must think of the people and the state of our army. We must keep peace. For the sake of France's survival, we must keep peace. I vote to leave Austria be. Outcry fills the room. The deputies make their displeasure clear. Bonaparte does not speak for us. This is not the way. The remaining deputies announced their decision. The votes are counted. The National Convention votes to keep the peace. Good. The revolution is safe. For now, Austria will no doubt continue to escalate these threats. Danton was right. The revolution is teetering. One notch and it's over. Then we must do all in our power to right the balance. We will speak later, Bonaparte. I may need your expertise soon. The National Convention has decided to keep the peace. How long will it hold? Alright. Cool. Yeah. I want a cannon, right? Light cannon? Heavy cannon? Can't even afford them. Let's upgrade more farms. This one's upgraded fully, this one's upgraded fully. Oh, this didn't get upgraded at all. Excellent. So now we're making 425 per turn. That's pretty good. Wait, why does Louis still have a Colossus? We took his Colossus. Ah, well. It's past midnight, isn't it? Yeah. Nice game. But I think they should really have made the mechs more prominent. Way more prominent. And with the mech thing and all, I think that even a different genre of game could have been good. Like a third-person action game, maybe? I don't know. A hack and slay, even? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the mech gimmick really works for this, but it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I really like the game. It's a good game. It's just, why have the mech gimmick? It's not necessary. Like, it just falls flat. It feels shoehorned in. Just don't have it. Doesn't matter. It makes no difference if it's there or not. But it's still a very well made game, I think. I like the combat. Doesn't need the mechs. Doesn't feel like the mechs make a huge impact. You could potentially defeat the mechs with a strong enough army. Just need to overheat them. So, yeah. I don't know. How much is the game? €19.91 with the introductory offer. Special promotion, it says. Ends November 23rd. So this came out 3 days ago. Yeah, it's a good game. Oh, Tots, we're just ending the stream. Welcome in, guys. Good to have you. Raiders, welcome. Hey, Cosmo. Yeah. I mean, if you want to get your hands on some nice uh, narrative-driven strategy game, you can't do that anymore. I can do what I want. It's my channel. Raid stopped you ending the stream. Nah, I gotta go to bed, man. And I just quit the game. Just quit the game too. Oh no. So I'll raid you on to somewhere else. But thank you so much, Tots. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Who's still going? Oh, look at that. Megabonk. Megabonk. We love Megabonk. Let's raid Megabonk. Megabonk the channel. Okay, yeah, but yeah. Take a look at Bonaparte. A Mechanized Revolution. Again, yeah, the mechs is like, eh. They can be there, they could also not be there. It doesn't make a difference to me. The game didn't really make me care about the mechs at all. It's not like, oh, cool mechs. It's like, yeah. Meh. But cool game. I like the game. It's a good game. So if you like turn-based strategy with a strong narrative, yeah, this one's good. Pretty good even. It's like a little bit like a visual novel. Yeah. Thanks for tucking me in, Charisma. I will do that physically in a moment. Yeah, and Tots, again, thank you so much. If you don't follow Tots, you should. Bye, Star Shadow. Have a good one, my friend. Yeah, it was a fun stream. It was a good game. I like it. And, we'll be back tomorrow with... Oh, there's a wild card tomorrow. I was thinking about pushing Trace up. So that might be particularly interesting to you, Star Shadow, because it plays like Mist. It's a puzzle game, first-person puzzle game, and you are in a different dimension or on a foreign planet or something, and it's weird. So it's a bit like Mist, I guess. Trace, yeah, Trace Definitive Edition. I think we'll play it tomorrow. Bye, guys. I love you. Have a good one. And what viewers? You know it. You know you're the best.